everyone.
Good morning.
We are in a beautiful dispersed campsite. We'll tell you more about that in the Sunday video. In this video,
We're going to talk about solar.
we made the decision.
What little bit I know about
What
it.
little bit. So this is definitely not a how-to video.
Far from it.
Hey babe, did you figure out the problem with the solar?
Yeah, I figured out what the problem with it was. Have a seat and I'll explain it to you.
Oh no.
Turns out you got to have sunlight hitting the solar panels. It's not a how-to video.
Yeah, not a how-to video
It's a what
at
we've
all.
done video.
Right. So we'd been talking about adding solar for quite a while, but it felt overwhelming to us, I think. Especially, I mean, you're the one doing it.
Yeah, it was time constraint,
Yeah. So as soon as you retired, you started doing some research, talking to people, trying to figure it out. And we finally made the decision and pulled the trigger and just did it. Bought a system and installed it.
I found a kit. There's several, but I found one on Amazon. 7.186 kilowatt hour, 800 watt solar panel kit.
And why'd you decide to do a kit instead of building your own system?
Just the for ease. Everything was together. I didn't have to go find this, go find that, and I probably could have, but this was just a whole kit. The only thing I had to buy for it was any disconnects or fuses that were required and the wire.
Is it a budget system?
Yeah, I think it is. I think
Okay.
it's more of a lower cost. I don't know. Could be lower quality. I don't know.
We'll find out.
One thing I liked about it is that the batteries are in a steel case. We go down some pretty rough roads and bouncing around with a plastic case. These actually have a bracket bolted to it that you anchor down.
So what's the brand?
Eco-worthy. I did some research, some of the reviews. They said the customer assistance is great. Nobody had anything bad to say about their technical assistance. I got it put in. Let's just say
It was like in the 90s.
Yeah.
And he's doing this outside. It was like 2 weeks of misery.
Don't put me on the screen. Figuring it out, trying to lay it out.
Yeah.
Had it in my mind. You've seen our camper, and I put it under the bed because there's no other place to put it. So I'm trying to figure out how to mount it to the side of the framing under the bed and everything like that, and I'm just beating myself against the wall trying to figure this out and sweating myself to death in the camper trying to figure this out, looking in there, and then I'm to the point of almost giving up. I mean, it's so freaking hot. So one evening, I'm about ready to give up, go up, take a shower, and sit down having a beer, and all of a sudden it just dawns on me, why am I trying to put it on those vertical walls? Put it on a piece of plywood on the floor.
And make it, yeah.
And make it flat.
Because we have the room. Yeah. And you were working so hard to get it done because we wanted to have it done before we took this trip.
Yes.
Which is going to be an extended, lengthy trip. And again, if you want to know more about that, be sure to come back on Sunday because we'll
like and subscribe.
We'll tell you where we're at. So you can kind of talk us through. So we did take pictures along the way. So like we said, this isn't a how-to video, but we did take pictures along the way to kind of show. So how did you mount it to the roof of the camper? So we have the two.
We have two
roof bars.
Roof bars. Rhino rack that we had put on when we bought the camper. The
awnings attached to them.
attached to it, And I was going to get a third one to use to mount it to. I only needed one. They only came in pairs, and it was
They were like
close to
$700, right?
to buy two when I need one.
Right.
And so then again, I revert back to construction electrician, and I get some unistrut and mount the unistrut perpendicular to the way I was thinking on the Rhino rack, and then I add 3 on there when I only need 2, but I put a third on there for the shower
Right,
tent.
so we can attach the shower tent.
Laid the unistrut out on the Rhino rack and bolted it down to the Rhino rack. Okay, so solar panels are installed. They are not wired together. They are just bolted down. That's my next step, is wiring them. Overlap them on the unistrut in the center. And if anybody's wondering, yes, I use stainless steel hardware. No, I did not use stainless steel unistrut. I couldn't afford that stuff. So there's 400 watts of solar on the roof, and I'm going to have another 400 watts deployable. So I left the unistrut a little long in the front in case I ever thought maybe I needed to put some kind of windbreak or tree branch deflector, something on the front of that. Okay, here's a quick look underneath. Framing. I have the 2 panels tied together. As you can see, this set came with double-sided solar panels. I did not want to penetrate the roof, so I ran the cables down alongside the front hatch, anchoring it like every 6-8 inches. Talking, the system is 800 watts of panels, 4 200 watt panels. The size of our trailer will only allow for 2 on the roof without it looking
It's
like a freaking sail.
It's not that long of a roof up there.
If I done, I mean,
you could have put one more, but it would have hung over the front.
I could have put all 4 of them up there, but we wouldn't be able to open our hatches.
That's right.
And it would have looked like a wing.
It'll look silly.
So I put a solar breaker box down on the front, and I'm using it as a combiner box and disconnecting means. And I put an Anderson plug on it so I can put the other 2 out as deployables.
He calls them deplorables. The deplorables.
Yeah, the deplorables.
So the 2 extra ones, you built a box.
Yeah, I built a box on the back of the
rack.
truck for
I'll get a clip of that.
And so at whatever point, if we need it, we can put the other 2 out and have a full array if we get into a spot where we got a lot of sun, a lot of open ground. The system that I bought, one of the selling points to me was that it's an inverter charger, a 3,000 watt inverter charger. So that means that I can, if we pull into a campground, if we're going to stay at a campground, we can plug it in, and it will charge the batteries along with running whatever 110 outlets off the shore power. Or if we're in a campsite out here and we're running really low and it's overcast, or we got a lot of tree cover, we can pop it with the little generator. Through some of the video that when we were installing it and starting it up, we were having I was having some problems.
Oh, so I'll put that video in here. So we recorded like starting it up and Tim explaining to me how things work.
Okay, so I've got sort of a layout. I think this is going to work. I'm going to slowly put the wires in, not tighten them down, and then I'll have to take it all apart and put it back in put it in the trailer. Turn this battery on. Check polarity, voltage, that's good. That one off. Turn this one on. Polarity, voltage is good. Okay, turn both on. Double check here. 2.2. 2.2. So this is the disconnect, isolation. I can turn battery 1 on, battery 1 and 2, or just battery 2. 1, 2, or 1 and 2.
Okay.
So 2.2. Obviously we've got power going through the fuse to the bus bar. Okay.
Everything's flowing.
Power up to there. No power to the charge controller. Got it. Let's come to life. Not very bright. Green light on state. That's good. Okay, so turn that on. On. There we go.
Gotta hold it. All good?
Yep. Now it's to dismantle it to put it into the camper.
Because you got it on 2 separate boards here.
Yeah.
But it's going to go just like this.
Yep. I'm going to take it apart to put it into the camper, then land the wires off of the not the photo cells, the solar panels. And then wire in the panel. Okay, so here's the cubbies that we use for storage. Everything down here is changing. Everything's going to change. I don't know if you can see back in the back corner there. Where's the flashlight? I don't have a flashlight. There's a hole back there. All the wiring's going to run from there down into that compartment. The batteries are going to sit there, and where those kneeling pads are is where all the solar is going to be. You can just see the red and black back there. That's where the solar comes in off the roof, or actually where the solar is going to come in. Okay, we'll start trying to put it in. Hopefully I don't hurt myself. Huh? You can cut that out, Gina. She won't like that. Batteries are in. Not anchored yet. Nice snug fit. 3/4 plywood with some ribs of oak underneath it just for an air gap. That should be good. No, it's not raining. It's just me sweating. Oh no, that's something else.
Batteries to power. Okay, so batteries are on.
Batteries are on. There's a little switch under each positive terminal. We'll push it in and it turns it on. There's a a battery monitoring system inside there that monitors it, so you can actually turn it off so there's no power at the terminals.
Okay.
And it monitors the temperature and everything else. I got a Bluetooth that will can tell me, like,
So if they're getting too hot.
I can pull it up and see this one here, battery 2. It's at 29%.
Okay.
And it tells the temperature and everything, total power output, remaining time. Battery 1. I need to get the label maker and make decent labels because the labels are underneath the thing there. I wanted to keep the batteries as far back because right now they're actually sitting over the axle, so the axle's carrying the weight.
As opposed to the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to add more weight. I wanted to split them. I guess I probably could have, thinking different ways about doing it and stuff, but I wanted to put, like split half and half on each side of the.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows? Maybe if we really get wild and crazy, we can put 2 more batteries here on this side, and we'll have. It'll just take longer for the solar panels to charge them unless we put more chargers. I mean, but when you really think about it, 2 more batteries here. I could take this and put it clear up here, and we'll lose this whole side. Mm-hmm. But we'll have twice as much battery capacity, and we'll still have this here. Or I can close this off somewhat,
And we'll have a storage.
And we can have storage there and
back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see what happens.
Yep.
Okay.
This may be plenty for us.
Yeah, I think it probably will be.
Yeah.
So turn this switch here is a 4-position off. Battery 1, it will just pull power off battery 1 or put power 2. Battery 2 to this way, and that way it pulls both of them. Both of them are tied in going through. We go to that. Now I turn this, should light up the charge controller.
Oh, I saw something green coming on down there.
Yeah, that's the Bluetooth for the charge controller.
Oh, okay.
For the Renogy. I know. Friends don't let friends buy Renogy, but... Alright, she's going to go out and flip the... Okay, well, it didn't blow up, so I'm going to have to throw this out real quick. Looks like it's... coming on and dripping all over the...
Dripping all over the electronics.
What does that say up there? It say it's charging anything?
It says, it's flashing. It says 0%. Numbers are going up, like the wattage says 30.5. So the inverter is what actually puts power to like the outlets and stuff.
Yep. There's an outlet here, power there, output going out that way. And this one is also a charger. So if we're running low on charge and the solar's not working, not working. I don't mean not working. It's not putting in enough because not enough sunlight.
Okay.
We can plug it into shore power generator, whatever,
And it'll charge
this
the
will
batteries.
Charge the batteries also.
Okay.
Along with bypassing the inverter and taking that charge and putting it into the power.
Oh, okay. So it's not set up though to where when it's plugged into the truck is charging it.
Correct.
Right. Okay. That's the only thing that it's not.
That is another device that would have to be bought, put in here, and then I'd have to rewire the trailer because it's not wired to pull that circuit to here, or run another set of cables.
Okay.
It was suggested to, if you're going to do that, not to use that plug through the 7-pin.
Mm-hmm. I remember you talking
Something
about that.
about
Yeah,
that.
to
run an Anderson plug and bypass that and heavier cable. But I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, if we've got the ability to charge
From a
from a
generator.
generator or from a plug-in.
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean, the only thing that would do would be if we're long driving and we're low, it would
Right.
be put into it. while
Right.
We're driving along with the solar.
Yep.
Because the solar on the roof is going to be putting in 400 watts.
So it'll be on while we're driving.
It will be charging
While we're
while
driving.
we're driving.
Okay.
And the power, yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure what you mean by it will be on. What will be on?
Like the batteries will be on.
Yes,
Like the
everything-
system will be on.
Yes, the system will be on. It'll
Okay.
be putting 120 in here. We'll be able to run we could run the air conditioner while we're
Driving.
traveling.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I just didn't know how that worked, what the protocol was.
You should up there and hit that light.
Nope. No light. It's up to 0.2 amp hours now.
Oh,
You don't have the other switch on yet. There it went. There we go. And what about the AC?
I don't have the 120.
Plugged in yet or turned on?
That is not plugged in. I do not. The panel up there is not turned on. The main breaker up top is not turned on.
Oh, okay.
But you've got USB there. Now,
Oh, I see. Nice. And
one over
then
here,
another one here
I
has
need
to,
to stick that
yeah.
through the wall.
hasn't been installed yet.
The cables in the back of the cubby.
Mm-hmm. All nice and neat. You put them in a Smurf tube
It's not Smurf tube.
because it's not blue, or because it wraps around.
Yeah, it's a split loom.
Okay.
But yeah, a Smurf tube would have been a better idea because that was a pain in the butt. The best idea would have been to put like a PVC sleeve, if it had been possible, through there.
It looks really nice though.
It was a pain in the butt.
So the lights in here are 12 volts, so that's why they're running the AC is running, will run off 120, and so got to turn that breaker
The
on
top breaker needs to be turned on.
for the 120.
That feeds the other breakers.
Okay.
One breaker is for the outside outlet.
Okay.
One breaker is for the AC, which AC and the USB in the back. It's
Okay.
that plug strip.
Okay.
And the other one, is this outlet up here, this heater outlet.
Oh, okay.
I keep forgetting about that one.
Yeah,
That
where
one
we
is
plug
USB.
in an electric heater or my computer or whatever we need to
Right.
plug in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, so you'll have to label those, huh?
Yeah,
Just haven't
I
got to
was
that.
just drawing a blanket what the third one was because I know that I need to add. I'm going to add outlets in the back galley at some point, and whether I'm going to add a fourth breaker up there for those, that's probably what I will do.
And yeah, what we ended up like just cutting that video.
It wasn't it didn't seem to be charging right. You know, something was acting weird. I don't remember right now. And yeah, so I just kind of stopped trying to figure it out and was looking at settings, and it was really weird because we were running off utility power. I had utility power plugged into it, and it didn't seem to be charging right.
So utility, you mean 120?
Right.
You had it
The
plugged
shore
in.
power.
Shore power, right?
Utility company.
Yeah.
So then, I think we talked about having a storm beginning of July that took out our power. Well, we had another one took out our power. So I had our 9,000 watt generator running, powering the house, and I thought, well, what the heck? So I plugged the camper into that, and holy cow, it started sucking in 1,000 some watts of power.
Yeah, charging it, no problem.
And I'm like, what is going
Quickly.
on? And so I'm looking at the thing and asking some questions and looking at the settings on the inverter charger, and I found some settings. I don't remember what it was for, but for the what it will intake off of shore power. There was settings on that. I turned that down. I turned it way down. It was set for like 100, drawing 100 amps, or I don't remember what it was. I'd have to look at it, and I don't have the papers. But I turned it down to like 40, and which cut what it was taking down to like 500 watts off of the big generator. But then also it helped the little generator, so that we can use the little generator if we have to out here.
The little portable one, right?
So I don't know what.
So it's definitely
it's taking the shore power better. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was a learning thing there or something in the.
Yeah, there's more of a learning curve than just. It's not just plug and play, plug and go. Like you have to learn about the different settings on the inverter.
Right. It comes up set for one thing.
Yeah.
But it tells you in the instructions what you can change that to. And
So it was just a lot of research and reading and learning and asking questions. And
go ahead, ask me who I'm asking questions to.
Did he call customer service?
No.
No.
Chat GPT.
He's getting answers from Chat GPT. So anyway, if you have, like, again, this is obviously not a how-to video.
It's a how I did.
And just kind of sharing. As we use it on this trip, we'll kind of give you some updates every now and then about how things are going. This was our first night camping with it. Again, we're dispersed camping.
And basically, so when we left home yesterday, it was at 92%.
Okay.
And driving up here with the solar panels on the roof, on the road, it charged it up to 100.
Right. So by the time we got here, it was 100.
So,
and the only thing we're running off of it right now is our fridge, our ice co, and then the lights, and then like charging our cell phones, things like that. What was it? Running the ice co overnight. You said it got down to like 88.
It was 88
percent
when I got up this morning.
But then this morning it was already charging back up. I mean,
not much.
Well, no, but I mean, it was taking in.
Yeah,
is what I mean.
It was collecting from the.
Yeah, I mean, only like 6. What were you saying? Like 6?
It wasn't much. 6 watts.
6 watts. But we are in a shady campsite. We have one kind of opening right over the camper. So like at midday, hopefully we'll get some more sun on it. But it was putting more in than it was taking out.
Barely.
It was like putting in 6 and taking out 5.
Yeah.
So just barely. So we'll kind of see.
I'm sure the ICECO wasn't running then.
Right. So we'll see where we're at, like by the end of the day today. And then we're thinking about using our, we have a induction cook plate. So we're thinking about using that for making dinner tonight to see. So if we do run it down, again, we're in a shady spot. There's not really any place even close enough to put out the deplorables to like get them putting more.
Unless you want to stick them in the river.
So, but we do have a small portable generator if we need to. But we're only going to be here 2 more nights too. So, we'll kind of update you. So if you have any questions,
it's down to 85% now. The batteries are
okay.
So it's not
he's got the
much.
app on his phone where he can see what it's doing. So any questions, anything you want to know about it that we didn't show, any tips, anything like we should know about it. feel free to comment. You know,
And
so
I'll do my best to answer.
yeah, or you know, we're learning. So anything that you want to share with us, your experiences or knowledge, we're happy to receive that. Okay. Any final thoughts?
Go solar.
Go solar. We'll keep you updated.
See you later.
Yep. Join us on Sunday to learn about where we're at and what we're doing.
Bye.
Bye.